Hey, what is up YouTube? This is the Merman Master coming at you guys from the Team Time Riders YouTube channel, and I'm back again with my 6 Samurai deck, the Bushido's Code. Now, for those of you guys who might not know, this is a 6 Samurai deck encompassing all eras of the game. That means everything from the most recent era all the way back to 5Ds and Storm of Ragnarok, as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. 6 Samurai decks have evolved incredibly and have largely left most of these cards behind. And this deck is kind of my personal thank you to these cards and, bringing them back out into the forefront again so that people don't forget how awesome this old stuff really was. So let's get into the profile. All right. So starting things off, you guys may or may not have seen right here is one copy of Great Shogun Shen. Not in any new 6 Samurai decks. Great Shogun is awesome because he can special summon himself when he has two or more 6 Samurais that you control on your side of the field. He can special summon himself to the hand and basically allows your opponent only to activate one spell or trap per turn. Combos very, very well with this card to basically choose the way that your opponent activates their spell and traps. And of course, with the Shien, we have to have his original soldiers. That's right, guys. We're running the original 6 Samurai monsters. Every single monster of the original 6 Samurai is in here except for Yariza. I am trying to think about a way that I could possibly incorporate him in, but he's just really... he's definitely the worst out of all 6 of them, but these guys are actually super cool, and I've sort of structured the deck out of trying to see ways that we can use these guys to the best of their capabilities. Big shout outs, of course, again to Dark Magic Ian, who helped encourage me to run these guys, but we have all sorts of different stuff in here. Nisashi is extremely good as a double attacker and OTKer, and of course, when they're on the field, they cannot be destroyed. If they would be destroyed, you can destroy another 6 Samurai monster you control instead. Iroh and Zanji destroy face down and face ups when they attack, respectively, and then Yaichi can pop a face down spell or trap, as well as Kamon being able to pop a face up spell or trap when you control another 6 Samurai monster. So the idea is to get multiple 6 Samurais on the field so you can use these guys to the best of their abilities, and no one's going to really expect to see them. So it's awesome because you can have some like special summon capabilities. And of course, one of the first guys from the old era that allowed you to do that was Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai, who could special summon himself to the field when you control another 6 Samurai. If he's popped by a card effect, you can add any 6 Samurai, including himself, from the grave back to the hand. However, you can only control one Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. Next card we've got in here, moving up the era, I guess, is Hand of the 6 Samurai. And this card, when you control another 6 Samurai monster, allows you to tribute any monster, including itself, to be able to pop one monster that your opponent controls. So that's very, very good. People have largely stopped running this due to the fact that it can't be special summoned. But this is a deck that harkens back to all the old 6 Samurais. And the last, so now moving on to some of the new 6 Samurais that we have in here, starting things off with legendary 6 Samurai Inishi. He basically has the special ability that when you control 2 or more 6 Samurais, he gains 500 attack, but when you control another 6 Samurai, you can banish 2 6 Samurais from your graveyard, and it's a quick effect to bounce a monster your opponent controls back to the hand. It's one of the very first quick effects in the game, and so Inishi was incredibly clutch for a lot of people, and many people often considered him to be the best 6 Samurai. I decided to put him here in the deck profile because he is very much a combination between old style and new style. Now moving into the new style stuff, the Storm of Ragnarok stuff. And this stuff I tried to keep very, very special summon centric because the goal is that this stuff was meant to special summon the 6 Samurais so that you can normal summon all your old 6 Samurais and get those old 6 Samurais effect out. So first and foremost, we have legendary 6 Samurai Kageki in here at 2. When he's normal summoned, special summon a 6 Samurai monster from your hand. Great for getting the old guys out, and then this guy will gain 1500 attack. If you summon the XYZ monster, Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shen, you're allowed to basically make his original attack 2000, which his boost of 1500 will then boost him to 3500, which is cool. Elder of the 6 Samurai is a Cyber Dragon for 6 Samurais. Very, very strong card. And then we have Kagemusha, the 6 Samurai, a great asceticism target. and basically special summons itself to the field. Or you can use it asceticism to special summon itself to the field, and then you can change any effect that would target a Six Samurai to this card. So it's like the body double of Shien, which is really cool. 3 copies of Six Samurai Kizan, arguably one of the best on the deck. You control Six Samurai, special summon it to the field, and its Earth Warrior typing does not hurt it. So that's it for the Storm of Ragnarok Six Samurais. Moving on to the finals, I only have these guys in here. These are the only ones of the new Six Samurais I like. I think Konami really dropped the ball on the new support, but Fuma is the best one because it's level 1, and it's the only level 1 Six Samurai tuner, so you can summon this out with Dojo and no longer have to run the monkey. And then also, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon another Six Samurai, any Six Samurai from your deck, and then once per turn, if a monster that you control would be destroyed, you can banish this card from your graveyard to prevent that destruction. So really, really strong. That's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells. First things first, Shen Smoke Signal. Fetch any Six Samurai of level 3 or lower from your deck to your hand, and it's not once per turn. The fact that this is at 3 is kind of amazing, guys. But we're going to run it if that's the case. And now, a card that a lot of Six Samurai players have taken out of their deck is the 3 Six Samurai United. Six Samurai United is a card that basically says that anytime a Six Samurai would be normal or special summoned to the field, you can add a Bushido counter to this card, maximum 2 Bushido counters, and then you can remove this card with any number of Bushido counters on it to draw an equal number of cards. Extremely, extremely strong, especially in these older style Six Samurai decks, and the fact that most people have taken it out is just kind of a way that the Six Samurais has evolved. Up from 2, we now have 3 copies of Asceticism of the Six Samurai. Basically allows you to special summon, target a monster you control, and special summon one with equal amount of attack power from your deck to the field, and then you have to pop the one that you targeted. So really, really good for going into Six Samurai Shien with Elder and Kagemusha, as well as also pulling out many different types of Six Samurais, especially your old guys like Zanji and Iroh, out of the deck when you control an Anishi or a Kizan, respectively. Now, moving on, still we've got 2 Shen's Dojo. Might bump this up to 3. I'll take a look and see how I feel about it. Also gains Bushido counters for each special summon of a samurai, but the main difference is that this one allows you to tribute it and special summon from your deck a Six Samurai monster with level equal to or lower than the number of Bushido counters on this card. Very great for a 1 summon and allows you to pull Fuma out of the deck to make a first turn Shien. Of course, wouldn't be a Six Samurai deck without Gateway. Gateway is your searcher of the deck, non-once per turn as well, can special summon Shien monsters from your graveyard, and one of the personal favorite effects of mine is its first effect, where you actually will use it in this deck to boost up, one of your Six Samurai monsters like your Nisashi, like to 2,900 or more attack power, and be able to attack your opponent twice with it. I've used this to run over several different types of cards. 1 copy of Temple of the Six Samurai, a counter generator, as well as decreasing your opponent's attack powers. Really, really helps out. 1 copy of Cunning of the Six Samurai, OTK enabler, kind of a Book of Moon of the deck. Send a Six Samurai to the grave, special summon another one. Great combo I have with this is with Shien. You can chain this when Shien negates a card. Shien will special summon back to the board and be able to negate something else. Personal tech of mine, 6 Scrolls of the Samurai, tribute any 2 Six Samurais to special summon Great Shogun Shen from your deck. Pretty insane when you can pull this off, and can lead to some spicy OTKs. 1 Upstart Goblin, pretty self-explanatory. Never drawn anything bad off of the Upstart Goblin. Consistency matters a lot in this deck. 1 copy of Rhoda, of course it's a Six Samurai deck. Get your warriors out of your deck. Of course you would run it. Monster Reborn. And then finally, for the trap cards, we have Musakani Magatama for destruction prevention whenever you control a Six Samurai, which is awesome. Extra deck is up next. Starting things out for the extra deck, guys, we have 2 copies of Six Samurai Shien. Once per turn, negate a spell or trap card your opponent controls, or any spell or trap card. And it's, if you have multiples of them on your hand, it's not a hard once per turn, so that's very good. Also for the Six Samurais, a Shadow of the Six Samurai Shen, which I explained earlier, very great XYZ monster. And finally, to close things out, Battle Shogun. Even though this is an old Six Samurai deck, you're occasionally going to run into people who want to play you in the new style of the game. And so having Battle Shogun just gives you a fighting chance if you're not playing like an old style character duel. Next cards we've got Beast and Barkion. Pretty good cards. One negates spells, the other negates traps. Get these guys out against a spell or trap-centric deck, and you've pretty much won the duel provided you've got the proper setup. Of course, now we've got Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Still have him in here as a level 7. Very, very strong card as well. 2 each of some very, very old 5D/Zexal monsters. It is the Ally of Justice Catastor, as well as Armades Keeper of Boundaries. Armades and Catastor are from an era of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I really loved, and getting the chance to play them again in a deck like this is kind of cool. Next cards we've got are our level 9s. Up from 1 is now 2, Mistworm and Trishula. Very, very strong cards, each one of these. Super, super good bounce effects, and so incredibly easy to make in this deck. And then finally, we've got Ally of Justice Decisive Armor, the Junior Dorson Special. Of course, any rank 4s or synchro monsters that you want to run, feel free to run them. I'm going to toss in another Cowboy just for the heck of it, and that's going to close out the deck profile. So guys, let me know what you thought. I wanted to thank you so much for watching the deck profile again. Really, really happy to bring you guys this update, and really hope you enjoyed it. But this has been the Mermail Master with the Team Time Riders YouTube channel, and I'm signing out. Catch you guys next time. Peace.